Good afternoon. This is my trial show of how I'm going to do virtual panning using uh, different sizing of windows and different tricks that I'm finding out with this OBS Studio. What you're looking at right now is a image coming from a camera facing into a fish tank. So I'm now going to do a transition from my preview, which has some words on it, into the actual, and there's the information. The 54-gallon bow front tank, 3 angelfish, 3 albino koi, and then there's a 1 goldfish. So that's where our standard view is right now. Now I'm going to start by zooming in. We're going to zoom in on a particular fish, and I transition now. As you can see, the image zoomed in. I didn't change anything on the camera, I just changed how the image is actually being pulled. And here we go again. And we're now back to full size. This is in part done because the camera's actually got 4 times the pixels of what I'm going to record, which is at 720. So it should look relatively good. Now, if I zoom out, I'm going to zoom out and I center my, I'll do a transition. Now, I'm going to deactivate what is called duplicate scene. This will actually allow me to manipulate it in live. So now I'm doing what could be considered a actual panning. So yeah, I'm going to find, and because I zoomed in the actual image, I'm going to zoom in some more, and just messed around with the actual image. It looks like I've zoomed in the camera and I'm panning it around. Then if I go and deactivate the transit, now I can make an adjustment and it doesn't come back. And I'll go transition again, and we zoomed out. Now all these transitions have basically been cuts. So I'll zoom just about all the way out. Now this one is going to be a fade for 1 second. That's the equivalent of 1 second fade. Now if we, there's nothing going on at this thing. Now this is a 3 second. That's 1/3 of a second. So it's much quicker versus a full cut, which is just a transition. Then this is a 0.8 of a second. I'm tending to like the 0.8 second cut, or the 0.8 second fade. I haven't figured out if there's any more transitions out there yet. And then we're going to do a 1 second fade back to full screen. right now I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can find quicker ways to get from point A to point B. Um, some of these actions probably need to be done very quickly, need to be able to drop out of different views. That's where I think some practice is going to be. Now I have a second camera. This I'm going to transition. And this transition actually is into my son's room. And I'm going to, it's slightly off for some reason. The image coming from that camera is actually a square, or a 4x3 instead of a 16:9. So if I do this, I actually have both cameras sitting on top of each other. You'll notice that there's some kind of stretching effect that takes place, and it's something to do with that camera. I haven't been able to get it to not do that. It's quite odd. I'm not sure what's going on there. So here we go, and then I'm going to do a mid fade back to the full tank. And as you can see from this image, we've got some reflections and such. I can't get the camera up close enough to the tank and at the right angle to try and drop out some of those reflections. I'd have to box it in or something in order to keep that down. Again, I think some of this fade, this virtual panning effect is really good, probably going to odd. Sorry, it's just not. And now we have an overlay between the two different cameras. You can see what I'm working with. I'm trying to figure out how to get these things to work together. Since the update to 17.02, they've really done some good work on. It's improved how it's reacting with the camera. It's not fading as bad and such. Well, we'll see how this works tomorrow in service. Thank you very much. Bye.